Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the xDuoo XT602 Hybrid Tube Headphone Amplifier. This is a compact tube amplifier plus solid state power. The tubes in this preamp are the 6J1 variant. I'm not well versed with all the different tubes out there, so you might want to check it out. It has a solid state Class A transistor stage for the power output. So why a hybrid? Tubes usually give you warmth and they can give you different attributes to the music, but sometimes they will lack in the lower end and the articulate details in the high end. The solid state gives you control, low noise, and strong drive. It's 1300 milliwatts at 32 ohms. It can drive headphones from anywhere from 16 to 600 ohms. It has a 3.5 mil jack as well as a full-sized headphone jack. It also has RCA inputs and outputs on the rear, so you could use powered speakers or drive this into some other solid-state amplifier as a preamp. It has a small aluminum chassis. It's vented on top. What's really cool is when these tubes get going, they glow orange and you get a little bit of an amber light off of them. The 6J1s handle voltage gain. The tubes add a subtle, even order harmonics, warmth, and smoothness to the sound. It really shows itself listening to something like Diana Krall, her nice silky voice. It's just so smooth and buttery when you're listening through the headphones on that. It gives a little slight rounding to the edges of the sound. It gives you some of that, what they call tube bloom, just a real warm, fuzzy feeling when you're listening to the music. The solid state output stage gives you better bass control and drives those low to mid impedance headphones nicely. It uses separate power paths for both the solid state stage and the tubes. So I would say the overall sound quality of this amplifier when you're using headphones is you're going to be hearing more warmth in vocals. The mids are going to be nicely toned. You get a really good stereo separation and a nice environment when you're listening. It sounds kind of like a big sound stage, but you still get that complete lower end and that drive that you're looking for from like a solid state amp. Some of those higher end frequencies are more articulate, a really nice blend of both worlds. If you're looking for something that gets deep with the bass, like beats, or something that's over exaggerated with like a loudness attribute, you're not going to get that. Another thing I wouldn't do is try to listen to this amplifier with in-ear monitors, because those are so sensitive. You really don't need tube amplification or amplification of any kind. It will just pick up the noise floor a little more. So those aren't the best headphones to use with this amp. I would use something that's a higher ohm rated over-ear headphone was going to be ideal. One thing you may want to do is let the tubes warm up 1 to 2 minutes before actually listening. It also has a very mechanical click, which I like when you turn it on. And once the tubes warm up and it allows the signal to pass through, you do get a slight pop in the headphones. So you might want to just leave the headphones off until this thing warms up and turns on. I would say overall, this tube sweetness with the solid state punch makes this a good winner for driving harder to drive headphones or listening to over-ear headphones in general. You can really dial in a balance between the volume of this device and the volume of your input device. That way you don't overdrive things and get a real sweet spot and enjoy this thing. It's less than $100. I'll put the links below. It's only, I think, $60 to $70. There's even less expensive ones out there you might want to try. This is a good starter for somebody who wants to tinker around with sound, especially with headphones. I give it a thumbs up. I've been using it now for about a year and a half and had no problems. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.